Hey everybody. So we left Tombstone and we're now in the historic town of Bisbee, which is kind of quaint, but the main street has been blocked off right now, I think due to a fire, right, Chuck?
Yeah. Now it's just a section of the main street, so we could probably go around. We'll see. We'll check it out. So we checked out Bisbee and there was not much there, except for this cool hat, of course. So we left there and we're at, this is Ghost Town Trail.
Yep.
And, we're in the middle of nowhere. And there's ruins. Check out the ruins. Anyways, we're on our way up to some ghost towns, and we hope, yeah. And then after that, we're going to go to Boot Hill, the cemetery over at Tombstone.
Check out all the dead guys.
So this is Boot Hill, famous graveyard for Tombstone, and there's a lot of famous people buried here, I think. We'll find out. Billy Clanton, Tom McClory, Frank McClory, murdered on the streets of Tombstone in 1881. Tragic results of the OK Corral battle, which took place between the Earp brothers with Doc Holliday and the Cowboys. 3 men were killed and 3 were wounded. John Heath, taken from county jail and lynched by a Bisbee mob, February 22nd, 1884. He was called the leader of the 5 men who were legally hanged and was said to have planned the robbery. He was hanged from a telegraph pole a short distance west of the courthouse. Kansas kid, a cowboy killed in a stampede.
Lester Moore. Moore was a Wells Fargo agent at NACO and had a dispute with a man over a package. Both died. Information from an old resident.
Mrs. Ah Lum, also known as China Mary. Born in China and buried in Boot Hill in 1906, she had great influence among the Chinese residents here. Some believed she had Tong affiliation in China. John Swain Slaughter. Old John was nearly 100 years old when he died. He came here in 1879 with the John Slaughter family and spent his life in and around Tombstone.
Brady Brothers, 1883. These boys were drowned while swimming in the San Pedro River. One died in a vain attempt to save his brother, ages 11 and 12 years.
M.R. Peel, a young mining engineer who was shot one night in his office as he worked late. Suspicion fell on Zwing Hunt in Billy Grounds.
John Gillespie. He was one of the officers sent to arrest Billy Grounds and Zwing Hunt, suspected killers of M.R. Peel. He died instantly when Hunt shot him in the head.
George Johnson. Johnson innocently bought a stolen horse and suffered the consequences.